time. It's all about time. OSC's mission is to allow their customers to understand risk and opportunity at high speed. The simulation is just a tool to allow us to do that, and it doesn't matter if you're in the maritime industry or the cities, it's exactly the same. There was a need from the industry. Farstad Shipping, a local big shipping company, saw they needed to train their crew. They were doing complex operations on new vessels in very difficult environments, and it was just too dangerous to train people in real life. NTNU University, they came up with a really strong graphical front end, and then they developed a software solution architecture. And then the phone started ringing. And we soon realised the biggest competitor for us in simulation wasn't other simulation companies. It was people not using simulation, and not using simulation because it was too expensive and took too long. And what we did is we started to realise we don't need to sit there and code everything. We can actually bring in the full 3D models of everything and build directly in 3D. So we went from a full code environment to a low code or a no code environment where you can put everything together and you build like Lego. And that took us from taking 6 months to do a development of a new scene and a new setup to 6 weeks. You're designing a new boat and you might wait 3 to 5 years from when you first designing that vessel to when you can actually use that vessel. That is a very long innovation time. In a simulator, you can put the 3D model of that vessel in, and the same day you can be using it to do an operation. You've taken a 5-year innovation window down to a day. And if you're going to fail fast in a safe environment.
People are very passionate about what we're doing and the work we are doing. It's not just a job for people, it is much more. What I envision for OSC in the future is that we can continue helping people reach their goals through simulation, regardless if it is offshore operations, if it is city planning, or maybe something completely new.
We are a company of 64 employees with I think over 17 different nationalities. That for us is something we've actually pushed forward on purpose. We believe bringing in people from different backgrounds, different cultures, different experiences will really allow us to push our technology further forward than we could get if we were just stuck in one small pond. A few years ago, we needed a full server room to be able to run a simulation where you could have real physics and everything. Now you can do it on your tablet running something from the cloud. Oslo today, normal permission to build a new commercial building is between 5 and 7 years just to get the permission. We believe using the simulator you can get that 5 to 7 years down to 6 months quite easily. The maritime industry has to, and for all of us we need to move over to more sustainable solutions as we're moving forward. Today we're working with wind. It's taken years and years and huge amounts of funding to get wind to a point where you can actually do it and still make money. And we say that we want to be net zero by 2030, well that's gone. We can't afford to keep moving forward doing this where it takes so long to make these changes if it's in a complex operation offshore or if it's in the development of our whole city. Can we make it that people aren't making decisions based on gut feeling, but they're based on fact? If we can take those, put them into the simulations and make those decisions really, really fast based on real facts, then I believe we can actually start to change things in a positive way so much faster than we are today.